living from our heart, living from our core, living from our power. We all get more. We are powerful women.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Heart Whispers Summit. I'm Sue Erda. I'm your host for this wonderful event. I'm so grateful, actually, to be here and to bring to you these 20 amazing women who are the authors in the upcoming book titled Heart Whispers. And it is filled with personal stories of transformation for these women who have learned and brought into their life more of listening to their heart, listening to that innate wisdom that is in each of us. And they will share with you in these stories how they did that and how it changed their lives for them. So I know you'll love this book. And right now I get to introduce you to these amazing authors. Today, I get the honor of talking to Tsuki Imie. She's a wonderful woman. I love her story in the book. It's really beautiful, and I know you'll love it too. So we'll get started talking with her as soon as I read her introduction, so you can get to know her a bit. Tsuki Imie is an intuitive healer and entrepreneur based in San Diego. After 27 years in the culinary industry, Tsuki left her position as corporate menu design chef to focus on her spiritual gifts. She studied Reiki under William Lee Rand, who follows the lineage of famous teachers, Hawayo Takata, Shujiro Hayashi, and Mikao Usui. Today, in addition to Reiki, Tsuki offers tarot and oracle readings, psychic mediumship readings, biolymphatic drainage therapy, spiritual response therapy, chakra tooth gems, and healthy cooking classes. Her passion is promoting relaxation, stress reduction, and healthy alternatives for daily living. Sessions are held on her 50-foot vessel on the San Diego Bay. And Tsuki, I am so grateful to welcome you today. How are you doing?
Hi, Sue, thank you so much. I'm very fine. And thank you so much for inviting me this summit. I'm so honored and so exciting.
Wonderful. And I was admiring the view behind you. So if someone comes to work with you on your vessel there, this is the view that they see. Is that right?
Yes, exactly. That's a view to the San Diego Bay. Very beautiful.
Very beautiful and very relaxing and calming, which is perfect. I love that. All right. Well, Tsuki, I love your title for today for your interview, Healing Forward, How to Overcome Life's Challenges. So let's talk about that. We all think about healing, but what does healing forward mean?
Yes, my personal perception of healing forward is passing through the tunnel of life, that reaching where place where that you are comfortable. In so many ways, life is just like going through that tunnel. There are some dark, there are some light, there are more pathway, and you don't know what's waiting for you until the end of a tunnel. It could be delightful, it could be disappointment. As we all know, that everybody having an experience and difficult time at least once in a lifetime. Sometimes you forget about these. Sometimes you just recover really quickly. For some people, it is very difficult to overcome life challenges. Is it because of a trouble or issue? Piling up for a long time without treating or solving underlying issue. Based on my own experience past, I know it can be difficult to see through the darkness. Days can turn into weeks, weeks turn into years quickly. I have found out personally how dark some place can be in a tunnel. I think I can support and help them through darkness and then way out of the tunnel safely and healthy. If someone facing difficulty right now, I would like to say every day is a gift. And once you be out of the darkness and continue your life journey through the tunnel with a light in your hand, don't leave the issue. Don't leave wounded area for a long period of time. Prepare for the future to avoid danger while passing darkness in a home. And the reason why I use this phrase of healing of word is because I already passed my life turning point. And I think I can guide someone not knowing where to turn during the darkness in a home.
Yeah, beautiful. And that's, I like that you talked about a tunnel, because a tunnel, we all have been in tunnels. We've all been in dark times in our lives too. And like you said, some are longer than others. And you've had your own dark times, I believe, as well. As I know, I read your story and I've read about some of your dark times, and it's really amazing. And you've been through so much. So of course you're equipped to help people. Why did you get into the healing arts, Tsuki? What inspired you to do that?
Yes, I was born and raised in Japan, and I came here, US, when I was 25 years old. I had multiple different experience in different industry previously between Japan and America. And then the reason why I decided to change my career from the other job to here is simply because I felt I needed to help other people. I felt this is my mission, to help and heal others. But I don't know exactly why, but I felt the need for me to serve other people during a dark time, just throughout their daily life. And during my transition, I was struggling through the situation to find myself. Since I was a child, I had an intuition and very sensitive, and I knew I had a clairvoyance and clairsentience, but without knowing the word. And then very sensitive. I knew that actually the things I feel, they often happen sooner or later. It was the same situation. I was feeling one morning, suddenly I felt I'm gonna be the healer. I'm gonna be the tarot reader. And no one believed me because I never touched the card, tarot card. I never think about the healer or healing. And then when I look back now, I can tell the voice or sense I received could be heard, the heard voice from my heart, voice from my heart. And so it's just like in a book title, Heard and Whispers. And so timing is everything as well as fate. While I was in a college student, and then I tried to write a book. And I remember submitting the transcript to the publisher 2 times in Japan. But unfortunately, nothing ever came back from them. But I just totally forgot about my desire to write that time. But now I cannot really things that happen to me. And I'm like, I'm an author, a book in USA, not in Japan. So I totally forgot about my desire 33 years ago. And then it seemed like for me is I reconnect my past. So life has a meaning and things happen for the reason. Sometimes our past predicts future. Some say it's coincidence, but for me, I don't think that's coincidence. If I go back to the story, I had an intuition, right? And to be tarot reader and a healer while I was working in the other shop. I honestly, I laugh at myself. Wow, what a crazy thought. But I know it. I didn't know exactly right what is a healer. So, but I accepted very naturally because I was very positive. This was my calling. So first things I did is just check the Google and Wikipedia And I started research, and then just randomly pick what I'm going to do. And then I just start multiple healing modality. And shortly after, I changed suddenly. I just believe that things happen. I retrieve myself. So major breakthrough that happened while I was sending Reiki to somebody. And just I began myself like shaking, and then the crowd in my head drifted away. And I feel like I heal somebody, and at the same time, heal myself. And since that moment, the way I think about life has changed. I wanted to follow natural flow, and I feel that I have a mission, helping people using the gift I have. And then so spirituality and the healing modality led me to right pathway. That's
Beautiful.
how I got into the healing business.
Yeah, that's beautiful. So you listen to those whispers. See, that's the thing, is that whispers happen. Like people get nudges, we get intuition all the time. And some people think, oh, it's just coincidence, or no, that's not for me, or how could that be? I don't know anything about this. Just like you being a chef and saying, nope, I'm going to be a tarot card reader. I am going to be a healer. You knew it. So what was it in you that made you listen?
Just like my coincidence. I mean, it was first I thought a coincidence, but things really happen, often they happen. And so that's actually like a wake up call. Okay. And I have to listen. Whatever I get the intuition, I have to listen. And then that's actually that really clear my mind. That's I believe. And so I already tell the customer, listen and then follow intuition. That's actually you want to be, you want to go, It's
Yeah.
like, yeah.
Yeah, wonderful. You just have to listen because you just know it's for you. I love that. So you're talking about healing forward. Tell us why it is so important to heal forward.
Yes. So I believe important process, process the past continue to in the future. So when I use that process means I'm talking about the keeping clear mind. And then I use Reiki, tarot card, spiritual response therapy, psychic medium to help people through the process. And then when I give the tarot card reading, I always look at the customer's past, present, and the future. And then sometimes people or customer become overwhelmed because I look at their past. And so reading can be sometimes emotional experience. And so when I do the reading, I pull the, but that's just a hint. And then I use medium sense and to just wait information coming in, and then gather all the story and from the past. I don't dig into the past to judge people, but that's not necessary. I just want it to be the same level as them. And then I just want to think with them and help them to step forward. I say exactly what I'm doing that during the reading is healing together, thinking together to step forward. And my reading is very honest. And so, sometimes I don't pull out the kind of positive card, positive deck, but having the knowledge on what can lie ahead is also helpful them to know for the future. And after all, I want my customer be happy and full energy and prepare moving forward to the future. And then now I would like to talk about a little bit about Reiki. I always say Reiki is work for the healing body and mind. I understand still not many people knows about what Reiki is. But that's why I like to introduce the customer the many ways Reiki is work to heal themselves. So I also do Reiki volunteer right now and to help the patient who are struggle life in danger. And then they need hospice care. And then, but I go to them, then do the healing, Reiki healing. They smile, even they have a pain, suffer. And then I finish the session, they send me off with a big smile. And then that's healing is very powerful. And for me, it's very powerful. Maybe Reiki is not not solve underlying the disease, but it can help the whole mind with negative energy and restore energy. So the connection with patient, with me, for me, is healing connection, healing people to people, and healing connection with me. So this is a healing forward and healing a connection. And just describe what is very important. Do process wherever you pick, and then keep a clear mind when you go forward. So that's important.
Very important. I love that. That's great. And Tsuki, you've had a lot of experience in your life. You've gone through some dark times. You've had some wonderful things happen. You've had some wonderful experiences in your whole work career as well. So based on all your past experiences, do you have any recommendations for people who are right now facing difficulties?
Yes. I've already expressed my thought on the healing forward and the healing connection. I would like to place another thought on top of it, which is preparing forward. And for me, this means assume the things that happen ahead of time and prepare to avoid. And then prepare to be able to prepare to difficulty put on aside, not carry with it. And because that's a hold you back. In the physical world where we live, so many things to see, so many people around, so many fun things are waiting for our life. In the future, if you step in the past, that joy of life will pass us by. If you have an issue with people, it's difficult to change other people, right? Because you only have control yourself. If so, why not change yourself? You need to be flexible and you focus on the positive. Now, bring a new life or bring a new me, just like me. Love yourself, be confident yourself, believe in yourself, and tell yourself, I can do it. So just don't afraid life. Changing life is good. So life it's good, right? And what is important? You have to enjoy life and bring positivity. We only live one time in our life, and only you can change own life history.
Yes, absolutely. Well, that's wonderful. So Tsuki, how can you help someone with your services?
Yes. Nowadays, there are so many choices, including Western medicine and holistic medicine or any other healing modalities. Just like I offer Reiki, psychic medium, card reading, spiritual response therapy, biolymphatic treatments. As you know, healing modalities are still gray area. means they are not pure healing, right? And then, but I believe work for some people. It worked for me, so I believe it worked for some people. And then I believe the healing is work on core mind and soul and body. So I recommend a customer to try out in the way you like, the way you work. And then just not only 1 or 2 days, just continue, try out at least 2-3 months and see what you feel, how you feel, like recover yourself. And so that's customer's choice. And that's, I think that, yes, important.
Yeah, that's great because there are many different healing modalities and there are lots of different, well, we're all different. Our personalities are different. We like different things. So that's beautiful. Good. Well, that's wonderful. Well, thank you so much, Tsuki. I know you have a gift for our listeners. And also, I know there are people that will want to connect with you and be able to reach out to you afterwards and stay connected with you. Can you tell us about that?
Yes, I have the gift for the customer, and I travel around psychic healing event, mostly West Coast, San Francisco, Seattle, Los Angeles, Arizona, Hawaii, and of course San Diego. And then if customers see me, please stop by my booth. And then, but I have one passport, and then that's the Ocean, OCEAN. If you give me passport, and I will give you 15-minute session, the Reiki or the reading, okay? And then my session place, Total Wellness, Tsuki Imie, is located in San Diego, California, in Yacht Harbor, and on 50-foot vessel. And my place is very relaxing location. And you can see the San Diego Bay, just like behind me. That's the view from my place. And then I believe you can feel the energy from ocean, and then happiness from the sky and the sun. So my website is tsukiimie.com, and spell is TSUKIIMIE.com. I post the website both English and Japanese, so easy, just a click button, and then you can just see both. And I update all my event where I'm going, and so I hope I can see you at the event.
Wonderful. Well, Tsuki, thank you so much. Thank you for being here and sharing this great information. I know you've given us some good thoughts about healing forward and what that could mean for us. So thank you for that. And I love your story in the book, Tsuki. I was able to read it actually this morning. I read your story and it's really beautiful. And I love it. And you're very real and honest with us. And you tell us some stuff that you went through and how you overcame it and the beauty of your life now. And I just love that. So thank you so much for being a part of all of this. I appreciate you.
Yeah, thank you so much. I'm so excited.
Me too. Me too. I'm glad we get to publish your story. So that's wonderful. And listeners, thank you for being here. Thank you for listening. And thank you for buying this book on launch day. It's really a gift for yourself. On launch day, June 22nd, you buy the book Heart Whispers, and you'll get that by going to our website, heartwhispersbook.com. And wherever you are, you'll be able to click through to your own Amazon, whatever country you're in, and you'll be able to purchase the book for 99 cents for the Kindle book on launch day. And whenever you purchase that book, bring your Amazon code, your receipt number back to our website. And what you will be able to do is access gifts from our partners and authors, about 40 free gifts, and you will love them. And it's for 99 cents. It's a wonderful deal. You will love the stories in the book, all these transformational stories about listening to your heart. So you too will be able to tune in, tap your intuition, tap that innate wisdom that is within you. So thank you. Give yourself that gift. And thank you for being here and have a beautiful day, everybody. Bye for now.